Oh no. Okay. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi, Lee. So welcome to the stream. I do these streams twice a week. Thursday afternoon, sorry, Thursday, Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. And you watch on YouTube. If you're watching live, you can ask questions live at those times, and you ask questions through Skype. My Skype ID is Rebekah Maroon. So you can send questions or you can call in on Skype. And go to rebekahmaroon.com to see any of my information, my email, my book, my one-to-one sessions, my blog. That's rebekahmaroon.com. I don't really know what to talk about. Nothing's coming at all. I've always been afraid of this. Afraid of this. My Skype camera just fell over. Like I've always been a quiet person, quite quiet, not knowing what to say and having to how to interact. But I've always been afraid of that because in society we're taught you have to, when you're with other people, other humans, you have to talk, you have to say something, you have to be entertaining, you have to give something, you have to be something. And I found that really like a pressure. I had to give a performance or something. It's supposed to be doing something, or you're supposed to be saying something, you're supposed to be being someone. You're supposed to have problems and stories to tell. You couldn't just be whatever you are, or whatever you felt. There is nothing wrong with who you are. Nothing wrong with how that character or how that human is. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing lacking or missing. You are perfection. But you've been conditioned to believe that there's something wrong with you. That you aren't enough as you are. And with separation, that happens, that sense of, I'm not enough. I've lost wholeness. And in a way, that separation is not enough. It has lost wholeness because it's appeared as a separate entity, a separate thing. And then also society is agreeing with that and confirming that that's true. And that you, that separate you, is a reality. And it's promising you, offering you solutions to that sense of not being enough. It's promising to fix you, to give you that wholeness, to give you that missing part. But that missing part can't be found in the world of appearances, in the world of things. Because all seeking is really seeking for love, seeking for wholeness. However it's manifesting, whatever it's seeking, trying to seek from, ultimately it's seeking for wholeness, for that love. So if you can get enough money, have the latest products, reach a certain level of status in your job, if you can acquire the right things, the right people, then you'll feel complete. Then you'll fill that hole and feel whole. But that wholeness is what you are. That wholeness is. This is already wholeness. So that seeking in time for wholeness is then impossible. but it's what happens. Seeking for the impossible. So you will never find that love, that completion in a thing, including a person. You won't find that love you're looking for in a person, another human being, in an experience, in a pleasure, in a high. What can happen is there can be waking up, a waking up of that love that already is. That dream of you as that limited seeker can collapse. Can be seen through, can stop appearing to be true. And we call this waking up from the dream of you being a limited entity in time, of you being something incomplete, of you being a form, an appearance. And this is love. It's not love for anyone or for anything. It's just love. That's what this is. Love manifesting as everything. This is what all humans are looking for. Even when they don't know it consciously, all humans are looking for this love, for this home. Okay, so you can ask questions now. Hi, Duke. Oops. Hi, Rebecca. I have to go at 11. See you tomorrow at 10. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. See you tomorrow. Oh. That was it. Loads of questions coming. Hi, Ella. Ella says, what tomorrow? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow is here. Oh, I couldn't quite get your question. What you were saying. Beautiful is the light that can't be seen but is. Beautiful is the light that can't be seen but is. Yeah. Yeah. So nice. Wow. I love how you titled this broadcast. I can't see it on this new wave YouTube. You can't see what it's called anymore. You type it in and it's gone. You can't see it on the screen. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah. I sometimes change what I call it. Where are you from, Ella? I've spoken to you before, I'm sure I have. I had a one-to-one with you. I didn't say. I was in Romania. Oh yeah, living in Florida. Okay, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I went to Romania. Was it last year? Yeah, last year. But you're in Florida, so. I feel like the walls have fallen. How strange isn't this? Everything has to fall. The walls, the floor, the ceiling. Everything. Whatever's being taken into here, limited here, has to fall. Everything you own has to fall. Whatever makes you up has to fall. This is the hard part of awakening. You lose everything. Everything you use to protect yourself, everything you use as a part to be a part of who you are, all of it has to fall. All of it is lost until you're naked, or there's just nakedness, naked and vulnerable, like you were as a child. Like the whole Adam and Eve story, naked. But you're afraid. You're afraid of being hurt. You're afraid of being seen. And so you want to keep the fig leaves on. You want to have that protection. No, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You don't want to be naked and vulnerable. You don't want to be seen. but nothing can hurt what is really here. The position of you being a vulnerable entity is not true. That is not who you are. That is not what is listening. Is there no one there to be seen? Is no one there to be seen? No, but it feels like that. When there's a separation, it feels like there's someone there to be seen. It feels like you are here in the body, and you're vulnerable to the outside forces, it seems. It feels as if you've been hurt before. And you're afraid of life, you're afraid of the pain that can happen. You're afraid of life. And so you just want the pleasure, but you can't have just pleasure. There has to be pleasure and pain. So you're like part living. When you're separate, you're part living. Because you're afraid. So in this awakening, all these layers of protection are taken off or come off. Well, that isn't an action you can do. It just happens as part of the awakening. This love begins to shine through that veil of separation. It's what you are, isn't that limited, scared person? That isn't what you are. That isn't what's it really experiencing this. That's an experience or an appearance appearing. It's not really the experiencer. So in that comes a strength, a bravery. And that illusion of you can drop. Or disintegrate. It's just an illusion happening. What a wonderful message. That this is home. What you've been longing for is here. The whole time. Who's having this joy? I could obviously answer that for you, but it's better if we explore that. I could answer it for you, but that's not gonna. What's the point in that? I ask you, who's experiencing the joy? Who has the joy? You really can't depend on somebody else to do this for you. It really has to be a seeing. You're just calling in, okay.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Ella. Just moving the...
I don't know if anything on it. It's okay because it's 6 o'clock here and it's very dark.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
I don't know if you can see anything in here because it's very dark. It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't see. I can't see your camera. Your camera's not on. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
But that's okay because it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. All right. Wow, you're up early.
Yeah. I usually am not, but no sleep this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I'm on this camera, so.
So I really like very much impossible to speak about. I think that's how you titled the.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I can't see it. Okay.
And,
Yeah.
I really loved how you started with that.
Yeah. Because it is. It really is. It really is. Yeah, it really is.
I really loved how you started with part of the introduction, so to speak, when you said that people expect from you, or the society or the family or whoever expects from you to perform or to say something, to be something, to stand out, to whatever. And that is so true. And I had this image of this memory came out when I was very, very young, maybe I must have been a year and a half or so. And they brought my little brother was just born, and they brought him home.
Yeah.
And everybody was looking at me and so expecting to say something. And I just felt this pressure, like,
yeah.
pressure, what is going on? And they were like, say something. Like, and I felt like, and then I realized that they wanted to say something about the baby. And then I was like, wow, and it was so fake.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just because it was expected.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what they wanted. But anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that was kind of funny. It's so true.
Yeah, but it happens.
It's just you have to put this coat on, and to just walk with a coat on or something. You have to clothe yourself. Something has to be clothed or something.
Yeah.
Feels like. I so agree.
Yeah.
But
because everyone's seemingly doing that, we all kind of do the same thing. Like we're scared to not do that, not conform to other people's expectations and standards, and so we're all feeling pressured to perform and to fulfill the ideas that society says is the way to be, or the way to exist.
And then yeah, and then
it's like we're not allowed to be what we are, and that's it's constraining.
Yes, and then you wonder what is and then in time it gets so ingrained in it's just like it takes life on its own, kind of thing.
And we forget who we are, forget how we feel, what we want. We forget because we're so used to what we've been told we want, what we're told we should be looking for and working towards. We forget who that naturalness of that body is, how it wants to move, how it wants to be, how it wants to live, what feels right for that body.
Yes.
And so this is coming back to the body, coming back to how that body is, the natural way of that body, the natural flow of that body. And it's so beautiful. Just the simple being what you are, it's so beautiful, so obvious, and yet that conditioning and that training to not be what you are.
But what are you, though? Is it anything at all? I don't even know what they want to put clothes on.
Yeah. Well, who does it feel like you are? What does it feel like?
It feels like there is nothing, and then has to be something invented and then clothed up. Something like that is weird.
Yeah.
Because who was there in the beginning, though? I don't know. Who was there in? Who are we trying to clothe anyway? I don't know.
Well, that's the exploration. Who do you feel yourself to be? Who are you now?
Rebecca really feels like there is nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just feels or that's what it is, but it's I felt like the walls fell.
You feel like what's
What is left? No, no. What is left if the walls fall? If the walls fall, what's left is nothing left. Or if you pull the plug, it's a bit scary.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there is any body. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who do we clothe anyway? Who? Oh, I don't know. Oh.
Yeah.
There is.
I can't see your face. I'm not sure whether you're going to say something. You said there is. I can't see whether you're thinking about something or.
Yeah, I never got up really. I never got up. I never opened, turned the light on or anything. I was just listening in bed
Yeah.
because it is so early on when you do the stream on Sundays. It is so early that I sometimes in between. I don't even know if I really wake up, but I still listen.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you feel right now? How do you feel?
Do you hear me? I think you dropped.
I can hear you.
Oh. Well, I can. How do I feel? Um. Well, first I kind of dizzy, but I don't know if that's
Yeah.
what the. um. It's um. I can't really I know the book is it just this life. I don't know. How do I feel? I don't know.
Yeah.
Light. I feel light. I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
I'm sorry?
It's hard. I feel like you're finding it difficult to feel how you feel. Like,
I don't feel like I don't feel.
Okay, so let's put it this way. What's happening?
I don't know what's happening. It's just whatever is happening.
Yeah, what's happening?
I just felt like it was just this feeling came that the walls fell. It was just something open, like open. It was like open.
Yeah.
It just felt so good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but now
why does it feel like the walls fell? Where are the walls? What? I felt like the walls fell, but I never saw any walls. It's just how it.
Yeah.
Or like how when you pull a plug and everything goes.
Yeah.
And then
So
then it felt like. Then it felt like kind of flood, like everything was like a flood. But it's hard to explain. I mean, that's just feeling like I guess that just. But it was But I can't say it was because it is.
Yeah. So that's the memory that's happening now. What else is happening other than that memory of what happened? What else is happening?
Yeah.
So that's a memory. So what else is happening other than that memory?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
What's happening?
What is happening?
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't know. It's what is happening?
And this doesn't require trying to remember anything. What's happening now?
What's happening now? Nothing. What's happening now is light and flood. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think anything is happening.
Okay. Yeah. But this is what I do. I just explore what is happening. Because we're so cut off from what's happening. We're so caught up in a story or a memory or thought that we're not aware of what's actually happening, how we feel, the sensations, what's happening. And it's really hard to do it live as well on YouTube, but it really is an exploration of what is actually happening. It's not something you can learn intellectually. What's being pointed to is the reality of what's happening, the natural reality. This.
This. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My dog is. I'm sorry. It's okay. What's wrong with you? I don't know. We're having some issues.
Okay. Yeah. We can try again another time when you're free. You can call it another time.
I don't know what's going on here. Brucey, it's okay, Bruce. It's okay, Mama. What's wrong with you? What happened to the dog? Bruce, what is happening? I know. Bruce, what's happening? That's the question.
I can't see him, so I can see a picture of him on your profile. Is that him?
Yes, that's my Bruce. That's my Bruce.
Well, thanks for calling in, Ella. Nice to. I remember you now from before. I remember you from last year.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's really nice. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I love to. I really enjoy. It's quite funny how, having been, I'm an introvert. I'm very much an introvert. Very much. But I really, really enjoy. Really enjoy doing this. Okay. Thanks, Ella, for calling in. Thank you. That's really lovely for you to call in. And so I'm back on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. But check my Facebook page to make sure I'm doing it. But I should be doing it this Thursday. So Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So I'll see you then. Have a great week. Bye.